saying this. See when the DRS is open, you'll be able to see when KERS is being discharged, giving the engine a further boost. Teammate back into the danger zone to be eliminated this time round, and Senna, as he got through the window, as it says. Super soft tyre, you may have set that bubble. Very carefully this lap of Mark Webber. Remember that Mark finished at the top of the chart earlier this evening. Determining what the appropriate settings are for the KERS. It was a 146.0. To send one of their cars. Tailwind on pit straight tonight of around about 10 kilometres an hour. Just 80 kilometres an hour. At 525 kilometres an hour to Raffles Boulevard now. This is where DRS will be open in the race. It'll be well and truly open now. You can see the green on screen. 290 kilometres an hour. And just on the rev limiter in 7. Turn 7 back to 195, plunging down again to 70 kilometres an hour at turn 8, back to 180 kilometres an hour for turn 9. Accelerating to the Singapore Sling, 260 k's, then crashing through the curbs at turn 10. Webber using all of the exit space. This man was the fastest man in free practice 3. Threading the needle across the Anderson Bridge, turn 13, wide of the apex there. Mark will be disappointed in that, couldn't get the car turned in. He's on the super soft tyre. All of the pit lane will be heavily focused on what this lap could produce. He had to have another fight at turn 13. And then turn the car again. Just over 9 minutes remaining now in Q2. Now we go to the reigning world champion, Sebastian. And a red flag, so Vettel and Webber. Disappointed, no doubt. And Sergio Perez being given instruction on the wall to make sure he stays to the left of turn 10 to avoid the so great disappointment here for the Japanese driver, and we saw in some of our replay highlights earlier this evening of some of the action from yesterday and indeed even earlier on today in Prix of the curve at turn 10. This time it launched the front of the car. Probably the best part of half the 3/4 of a metre in the air. Seconds to go, and Louise has somebody, I guess, in the bullpen.
Yeah, it's the position that you know, we've been many times this year. And otherwise the qualifier was quite straightforward. Just the second round, a little bit of traffic trouble there. I did not get a clean run, but was there to be taken. The problem was that there was one of the four slow cars that we need to avoid. One of them was right in front of me, so it didn't go to a plan. I mean, all the other cars is pretty much not a problem because they pull away. But the HRT in front of me, eventually you have a big gap, you know, catch them at the end of the lap, so it's costing a bit. But
Unfortunately.